to our channel, that is Climate Smart Farming. Climate Smart Farming is an agriculture based organization whereby we deal with educating farmers about climate change. We deal with educating farmers about agricultural innovation, sustainability, and above all, we are focusing on climate change. So today we are going to talk about black soldier fly farming.
Yes, black soldier fly. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Black soldier fly, these are typically insects, and they are majorly reared as feeds for livestock, most importantly poultry and even pigs. These insects have high protein content, and they have been tested to boost the poultry growth rate at a percentage of 40%, and they are proved to consist of 45% protein and over 20% carbohydrates. Thereby, these are a great instinct that they boost the poultry growth rate.
So, for example, if we compare the normal food, for example, the feeds for poultry and the black soldier fly, in terms of growth, can you give us the difference between the period? How long does it take as compared to the normal feeding that usually farmers usually use?
Okay, thank you. As I had explained earlier, I told you that black soldier fly have high protein content, whereby they contain of up to 50% protein. And if they contain up to 50% protein, then it means they boost the poultry immune system. So it means, for instance, it depends with the types of poultry that you are rearing. If you are rearing those birds for layers, it means they will take at least 3 to 4 months for them to start layering. And if you are rearing the broilers, it means they take 2 months and then they are ready. So the difference now comes hereby. I can say when you're using black soldier fly, the growth rate is proved to improve at a rate of around 50%.
Of which we can say it's a half the number of months that they will take in normal feeding. With this one, it will cut it by a half.
Yeah, of course.
So that is what we are being told about this smart black soldier fly. There are feeds for poultry, and then let's say in terms of expenses, how to set up this kind of smart agriculture expenses in terms of just talk about the preparation and
wow.
Yes.
It's nice. I can say rearing black soldier fly is not expensive.
Yes.
The only thing might just come when you're setting up maybe a poultry farm.
Yes.
But if you have an existing poultry farm,
yes,
I'll talk about the black soldier fly. You require a cage, and a cage can cost around 3,500.
Yes.
The cage is normally used to rear the eggs.
Yes.
And then you require maybe the rearing crates, and one rearing crate costs around 1,500 shillings, of which if you don't want to use the crates, you can just improvise, whereby you can cut the containers, maybe a 20 liters container, into two. So you won't buy crates, you'll be using the containers. You see, it's the cheapest way. So when you are rearing these black soldier flies under containers, for instance, you want to rear maybe you have a dosage of around 1 kg neonates. You will require around a maximum of 10,000 for you to set up your farm, of which it's very cheap.
It's
and if
very
you're going
affordable
to use the crates, the one that you could have used 10,000, you can find yourself spending maybe let me say a triple cost of around 30,000. Which is not also that expensive. It's cheap.
It's cheap and affordable. So in terms of packaging, now you are harvested. In terms of packaging, the type, I think there is drying of the feeds. How do we dry the feeds? How do you know it's ready? How long does it take?
Okay, I'll talk briefly about the BSF life cycle. BSF life cycle contains of the eggs, then neonates, from the neonates, then the larvae, then from the larvae, then the pupae.
Yeah.
Majorly the larva and the pupa are the ones that have high protein content, so we harvest the larva and the pupa. So the larva and the pupa are ready at a period of 21 to 35 days. So between 21 and 35 and 30 days, you can harvest the larvae or the pupae. Between 31 to 35 days, it means now you'll be having the insects, the flies, which are now molting back to the eggs. So you are recommended to harvest them between the period of 21 days to 35 days. And then the packaging, you just harvest them and then you put them under the sun. They take less than 5 minutes to dry under the sun.
5 minutes?
Yeah. So after 5 minutes they are ready, you can package them. A maximum of 5 minutes, then that's it.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in terms of kgs, so we say you are, for example, you are now the seller. You are selling. You have you want to look for customers. How much is per kg?
Okay. Now the price also depends. I'll say, for instance, if you're buying eggs, you can buy eggs at a cost of 1,500 shillings. The neonates will buy them at a cost of 1,000 shillings, and the mature larvae will buy them at a cost of 500 shillings per kg.
So that is for the one who is preparing, who is doing the farming, or the one who is purchasing.
Okay.
The
The
purchasing
prices
ready
that
for
I've just quoted are
Yeah.
for anyone who is interested in buying the black soldier fly, whether a farmer or whatever.
So in terms of say the packaging also, do we have specific or we can package it in any type of bag?
Majorly we use plastic containers or maybe sometimes airy bags for packaging.
Why airy bag?
It's for, remember we are rearing insects,
Oh,
so
okay.
we need
Something.
air circulation,
Air
somehow,
circulation.
if we don't want them to decay.
Okay.
And sometimes you can package them under airtight containers only if they dried if they have low moisture content, you package them under airtight containers so that to avoid smell and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of the period, time frame, for them to at the expiry, do they expire to be fed, or you can just package them? And how long do they take to maybe to lose the quality or the nutrients, for example the protein in it? Does they have a specific period of time?
Now it will depend on the value addition conditions. BSF alone can be used as a value addition in meal, in maize flour or cooking flour for making mandazis and chapatis. So that one contributes to long life of the maize flour. Now when it comes to BSF, if you want to have a value addition for the BSF, the packaging majorly and the drying are the ones that are going to determine their expiry date. So I can't say that they are expiring. The only thing that will make them look expired is the presence of mold. Maybe if you stored them wrongly, or if you failed to dry them well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. We have been talking to one of our specialists about smart agriculture, climate smart agriculture. So